Hey guys, Filmington here. Got a special short video for you all. These are 7 BGS graded cards that I'm going to be attempting to cross over to PSA 10s. All of these cards I will be submitting in their current holders, and I'll explain a little bit more about why I'm doing that after I'm done showing you these cards. Again, I'm trying to get PSA 10s. I guess my realistic goal is to cross over at least five of the 7. Here is the first card, one that I picked up in the last couple months. I took advantage of his declining values based on his pathetic World Series appearance. Boom, Xander Bogaerts, 2012, Bowman Chrome, Blue Refractor Auto. We got 9.5 subs times 3 and then a 10 sub for edges. Pretty nice looking card. Definitely paid a lot less than other previously sold items on eBay, so I was happy to snag this one, especially given that it had pretty good subs. As you can see, it's got a 10 auto. Next card. Watch out for this guy. Ronald Cunha, 2012, Bowman Chrome, Gold Refractor Auto. Again, you got 3 9.5 subs and then a 10 with edges. Ronald Cunha, he turned around his season a little bit, and I think it was like July or June, July, and August, and then he started declining again towards the end of the season. Ronald Cunha is still 24 or 25 years old. He was still a very, very top prospect, and he's one to definitely pay attention to. Don't sleep on this guy yet. So we'll see about Ronald Cunha. The case is a little banged up too, so it's really, kind of a no-brainer to send this to the PSA. Next card. So let me take it out of the sleeve first. Boom. Tyler Glasnow, Purple Refractor, 2013 Bowman Chrome. This is numbered to 10. We have quad 9.5s. As you can see, a 9 auto. For this card, for this Glasnow, probably about 90% that were submitted to BGS, maybe 80 to 90% had a 9 for the autograph. So I'm not really sure why. It looks pretty fine to me, as do the other cards that I've looked at. Guess we have a little streak in when he starts his last name in the G there. But this guy traded for Austin Meadows last year. Tampa Bay finally tried him out as a starter full time, stretched him out. He showed pretty quality stats, pretty consistency that he hadn't shown before at the major league level, and hopefully he can repeat that through 30 or so games started in 2019. I have high hopes for him. Guy throws complete gas. He's tall. He's got great stuff. He's dominated AAA multiple times, and next year is the year that he's going to do it in the for the Rays and the Bigs for the first time over the course of a full season. So don't sleep on this guy yet. Next card. Boom, 2016 Bowman Chrome Juan Soto autograph. This is not a refractor. To me, and I've shown this in another video, the autograph looks clean enough. It's not falling off the card. Yeah, there's a streak in like this part of the name where he spells out his J, but pretty nice card. Was happy to pick this up. Lower than what most PSA 10s, definitely a lot lower than what PSA 10s are going for, and a little bit lower than the average price for a 9.5 auto 10. So as you can see, the subs are great. 10 centering, 10 edges, and then we have 9.5s for corners and surface. Awesome player. He's only going to get better. The plate discipline that he showed last year was quite remarkable for somebody so young. I think he's about 19 or 20 years old now, and it definitely bodes well for not having that sophomore slump that a lot of players do. So. Next card. I've shown this on another video, but in case you haven't seen it, Walker Buehler, 2018 Topps Heritage Real One Autographs. Red ink. This one's numbered to 69. The Ronald Cunha BGS 9.5. I think there's been a few. I don't think actually there's been a 9.5 that's gone recently, but there's been a few raw cards that have gone, I think, in the $1,600, $1,700 range. So there's a PSA 10 being auctioned off right now. I'm guessing it's going to go close to $3,000. I picked up this one at a fraction of the price. You know, he's no Acuna and he is a pitcher. Anything can happen. You know, with the pitchers, a lot of times it's like people just play wait and see. And then when it's like, okay, Verlander or Scherzer, these guys are probably going to be Hall of Famers, or even like Chris Sale, you know, his trajectory points to being a Hall of Famer. Then they start to get a little bit hotter in the marketplace from that regard. But I still love Walker Buehler. I probably haven't been as excited about a young pitcher since Jose Fernandez. Rest in peace, Jose Fernandez. This card has got 4 9.5, so if you've seen a theme, you've seen that every single subgrade has been at least 9.5. So definitely hoping for a 10 on this one. Love this card. Had to pay a decent amount for it, but I love it. Next card. This one's gonna blow your mind. '11 Trevor Bauer Bowman Chrome Red Refractor number /5 autograph. Holy shit. Trevor Bauer, I think he's like 27 or 28. Little bit of a risk, or a lot of bit of a risk actually, me getting this card, given that it took him quite a bit of time to break out, but I think he's finally here to stay. He was always a very high pedigree prospect. He finally put it all together. I actually, for a while, thought he would come in second in Cy Young, and then when Chris Sale had the shoulder inflammation, it seemed like it was Trevor Bauer's award to lose. But then Trevor Bauer, I think it was that same week, he took a line drive off the kneecap. What a fluke injury, you know, crazy. And then he ended up missing about 6 weeks, which took him out of the top 5 completely. But he definitely had really good stats. Still worthy of a few Cy Young votes, I thought, but I guess didn't quite have the innings. And he's a guy who I think could actually lead that rotation and be the most effective starter next year. Of course, you have Kluber and Carrasco there as well, and now Clevenger. So they have quite a bit of arms. Let's see how many they hold on to, because I know there's been rumors about them shipping a few of those guys for prospects. And Bauer included, actually. So, but great pitcher. He definitely has a large Twitter presence, which can't really be a bad thing for his baseball card values. As they say, all publicity is positive publicity, right? Unless you're taking steroids or shit. See Manny Ramirez on that. All right. Next one. Boom! 2017 Bowman Chrome Ronald Acuna Purple Refractor Autograph number /250, 10 centering, 3 9.5 subs. If you've seen my recent videos, you've probably seen me show off some Acuna cards. Maybe one that was kind of like this, or this one in particular. This one I won eBay auction, came over from I think like Hong Kong or something. So the case is pretty banged up, so I probably would have needed to get it reslabbed anyways. It's got that that classic, those condensation spots too underneath the, or inside the case. That I think is a BGS grader issue, but we'll be psyched to get this in a PSA 10. So we'll see. But again, hoping for 5 of the 7 to come back as PSA 10s. And the reason why I am not cracking any of these yet, well, first off, there's a certain level of risk that comes with cracking cards. It could get damaged. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on how to crack a card, and in all the videos I've seen, the cards haven't been damaged, but there's always that risk that something happens to the card. And the second reason why I'm not cracking them out of the cases is because PSA is always going to try to be the more strict or stringent grading company, and their reputation means a lot to them, and they have a certain amount of dignity. So if they see cards coming through from their largest or their biggest competitor, Beckett, and if they have 9 or below 9 subs in any area, then it's kind of going to be like, well, you know, we concede defeat, and BGS is a stricter grader because a 9.5 was good enough for them, but you know, the cards are PSA 10 by our standards. Even though 9.5 from Beckett is gem mint, which is the same as what a PSA 10 would be for PSA. It's not quite the same because Beckett does have a perfect 10 grade as well. So, but in this case, since we have quad 9.5s or greater on all the subs, I think that I stand a pretty good chance to get most of those turned into a 10 in their current form. So that's it for me. Hopefully you liked what you saw. I will be posting another video that is going to showcase probably like between 5 to 10 cards that I plan on cracking out of their current BGS cases and submitting to PSA. And I'll have my reasoning for, you know, why I think I'll get the grades I'll inevitably receive, and why I'm cracking them out. All right, guys. Hope you had a good time and liked what you saw. Like, subscribe, comment, do what you got to do. Take care.